If you wake up every morning knowing exactly what you should be doing for your health, but you still find yourself making the same bad choices by lunch, this isn't about willpower. It's about how you start your day. I'm Tyler Ortiz. I help people who've gained weight finally get their health back in control. Not through perfect plans, but through proven systems that actually. If you're tired of starting over every Monday, this video is for you. Here's what I see with every new client. They wake up, check their phones, react to whatever chaos is going on, and then they spend the rest of their day playing catch up. By 2 p.m., they're exhausted. By dinner, they're making food choices they regret. They think the problem is discipline, but the real problem is that they never took control of their morning. You can't build momentum in react mode. The people who stay consistent don't have more motivation. They have better mornings. I'm about to show you exactly how to build yours in under 15 minutes. All right, guys, if you're watching this, you need to change your morning routine, but you don't know what to do. There's a lot of information about waking up at a certain time, taking vitamins, doing cold baths, and I'm here to tell you that none of that stuff is really that important. At its core, what you need to fix is the hidden cost behind your current morning routine. And the fact is that when you wake up and you're immediately in reactive mode, it really doesn't give you the chance to succeed when it comes to the rest of your day. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to do to fix that. Right now, you're waking up. Maybe you're waking up to an alarm. Maybe you're waking up to your child waking you up, or you just wake up naturally. The first thing you do is get on your phone. You scroll on social media for a little bit. While you're in bed, you check emails, and you're immediately reacting to what others need from you. That by the time that you're able to sit down and relax, you're now trying to make decisions when it comes to your fitness. Either what you're gonna eat or what time you're gonna work out. It's really too late at that point. And what you need to realize is that routines, they're not about perfection. It's not about the Andrew Hubermans of the world and how many cold plunges you can do and what temperature your room's set to. It's about having simple anchors that no matter what's going on in life, you can always fall back on those 3 simple anchors. I'm going to give you examples of what they can be, but they do not need to be the exact ones that I'm mentioning. It's all about consistency. One of the things that you'll find is whenever you start a new morning routine, as soon as you have one slip up, that's really what has you coming back down to wherever you were before. So it's more important that you're consistent versus being optimal. Right? So waking up in a room that's 68 degrees, immediately touching grass, taking a plunge, getting 15 minutes of vitamin D, like all that stuff is great unless you can do it consistently. And in that case, that it's kind of whatever. The other thing about a morning routine is that it starts your day off with wins. Winning builds momentum, winning snowballs. And when you're able to stack wins, especially early in the morning, it sets you up for feeling accomplished, not like you're playing catch up. A lot of these guys are big on making your bed. Some say it's important, some say it's not. If you're struggling, making your bed could be a way to gather momentum in your day. I personally don't make my bed every day, but I do try to work out every day, or I try to do some of the anchors that I'm going to talk about in this video. So the 3 anchor system that works. Anchor number 1, waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. I don't wake up at exactly the same time, but I will say that most days I'm waking up at 5 a.m. I have an alarm on the other side of my room, so I have to get up, walk across the room, turn it off. I have in the past slept with my phone also in another room so that I can't immediately pick up my phone and scroll. These are the types of things you have to do. Remove the obstacles keeping you from doing these things. So if you cannot get out of bed, but you're also have your phone right next to you working as your alarm, maybe you need to move the phone across the room or buy an alarm clock and move it across the room. These are things you need to do to have that initial anchor. So your body is very routine based, very rhythm based, very systems based. Your body will feel better when you wake up at the same time every day. I guarantee it for 99% of the people watching this video. The second thing you need to do is you need to get some intentional movement in. For me, I have been going to the gym as soon as I wake up. That works best for me. It's easy for me to build consistency. I find there's no other time for me to go to the gym except at 5 a.m. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It just is what it is. Before, I would go for a walk. During the summertime, when the sun is out early, I would go for a walk as soon as I woke up. I would wake up, brew me a little cup of coffee, go for a walk with my little coffee mug, and walk around the park. I would sit in the park for 5-10 minutes and reflect. No phone, no music, just walking at 6 a.m. It's great to do that. And the last thing, every morning before you start working, review your day. You should go ahead and pull out a pen, a pad. I use Google Calendar and an app called Todoist. I can go ahead and put the link of Todoist in the description. Those are the two apps that I use to dictate my entire day. I have everything planned out in my Google Calendar account, and then any tasks that I have that come up, I put it as a task on my Todoist project. That is how I think you guys should do. You don't have to use those exact apps, but I do think that you need to have some way to review what your day is going to look like. A productivity guru, Thiago Forte, said the human mind is great for creating ideas. It is not good for storing ideas. A big reason why you guys are overwhelmed is because you are trying to manage multiple projects in your head. You're trying to manage things around the house, work, and fitness. After all that you're trying to manage, you're now trying to think about, okay, what am I going to eat? When am I going to go work out? What's the workout plan that I'm going to do when I get into the gym? And you're overwhelming your brain and setting yourself up for failure. Get it out of your head, put it on a piece of paper, put it in a calendar, put it on an app. Do not let tasks sit in the back of your brain. This changes everything. Your brain has to stop making so many decisions. Your kids are going to have projects that they need to do for school. You're going to have projects that need done at work. You're going to have meetings that need mental energy that you need to go into. You do not need to add fitness on top of those daily decisions that you do not have control over. I can't control it when my child's daycare tells me on Sunday night that it's Wacky Spirit Week and I need to buy yellow socks for 9 a.m. But I can control making sure I have a plan for my meals so I don't have to think about that when I go. I have a plan so that when I step into the gym, I can pull up my plan on my phone and walk through it with maximum effort without thinking about what exercise am I going to do? Oh, how many reps should I do? All that stuff is already pre-planned. And then you're able to make better choices without having all that willpower. When I'm able to day in, day out, go eat the same meals, do the same workouts, I'm able to get so much further than the person who's trying to figure it out every day on the fly. And when you're able to have this now reserve of mental energy, you're able to deal with the Spirit Week emails and chaos better because you're not at your breaking point when it comes to mental energy and when it comes to decision fatigue. And a lot of you guys are operating day to day at your mental fatigue breaking point. You guys are so fatigued and then you get it in your head that you want to lose weight or start working out, but your mind can't handle another routine. And so the big reason why before you work with a coach, before you start a program, you need to go through the process of decluttering your brain. It starts with your morning routine. You don't need a perfect morning. You need 3 simple anchors that work on your worst days. When your mornings have structure, everything else stops feeling like a battle. That's how real change starts. If you want to build that foundation but don't know where to start, you can grab my free 5-step reset guide. It's the same framework I use with my clients to get results. No overwhelm, no perfection required.